Hello, the Blue Prince and the Crown of Clowns. I think for once I'm actually going to explain what this game is. Apparently this is a puzzle game mixed with a roguelike, where you build the house that you're in as you go around. Rain on wood, that's an S tier sound effect. The atmosphere was building quite nicely, but something about that guy's face kind of threw me off a little bit. I'll give you the spark notes. Basically, this guy died and left us his house. We have to get to the 46th room to get his inheritance. And for some messed up reason, because he's apparently an old fart, he set up a bunch of puzzles for us to get there. Sorry to speak ill of the dead, that was a bit disrespectful, but I mean, come on. Oh, listen to that. Oh, I like that. I like sounds of foots in open. That's another S tier sound effect. We already got two. The sound design is already shaping up to be quite nice. Is that an anime character? What is that? Okay, well, apparently Grandpa was into some strange things. Yeah, so every time you enter a room, you lose one footstep, and apparently you have not done your steps for the day before this, because you can only enter 50 rooms before you die of exhaustion or something. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Your grandmother also had dementia. I'm speaking ill of the dead again, I need to just, Okay, so this is the house. I'm here. What the flip? So I'm here, and I have to get here. Call it a day. Yeah, I just like... I just entered, it's like, reading that letter was a hard day's work. Time to check out for the night. Yeah, so I get to draft one of 3 rooms. Some of them are dead ends, and some of them have doors to other places. So I feel like putting this right here would be good, because then I can get more stuff. Greetings from Reddington. Plus 10 steppies. I feel like I don't want this right now though, because this is a dead end. And this is also a dead end, so I just want to go forward. Well, I feel like maybe Grandpa didn't get to finish this room before he died, huh? Maybe this is like where he had... Maybe this is the ladder he died on. Big clock. I got an emerald. I'm gonna be honest, I know that it's like historically important and all that, but I think Roman numerals are so dumb. The fact that they were just using these complicated like lettering system, and then eventually someone came along and was like, what if you just like make a number? Like, oh. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. It's literally telling me to write stuff down because you're not gonna remember. Yeah, okay, game. Maybe don't freaking assume how good my memory is, alright? I literally can remember the first 3 digits of pi. 3.14. 3.14. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. This isn't a real person, this is a sleeper agent. There's no one who would enjoy mathematic puzzles. Who sits down, by the way, and is like, oh, you wanna, like, let's play a game. How about we do x to the power of 43? Like, okay, dude. I know you took calculus in school, but you don't need, like, who are you trying to prove anything to? I'm projecting, by the way. I took calculus in school. I was that nerd. Gem requirement. So I have to use a gem to get this. Do the courtyard. Whoa. The sky. Can you have this in the middle of a house where it's just like... I mean, I guess why wouldn't you be able to, but it just seems kind of unprecedented. A shovel! Okay. Grandpa, there's no way you put like a freaking Trader Joe's in your house, man. You have a sale in your own house. Annual Maid's Day sale. This is for the employees. The employees have to buy their tools? What is this, the freaking 1920s? Without question mark? And? Do I need to be writing this down? Hold on, I need paper. Alright. I got paper. And just for the record, okay, I was gonna take notes anyway. I'm not doing this because the game told me to. Literally before the game even started, I was like, oh, I better take notes. And then the game was copying me, and then I didn't want to do it, but that is my idea. And is without, but maybe not, because question mark. So actually not helpful. Why do they ask questions on sticky notes? Who do they think is going to answer? Question mark. Terminal password. Wait, can I see what that is? There's an S. I see that's an S right there, right? Or is that an 8? That looks kind of like an N. And it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere between like 5 and 7 letters. All right. Just going to take a guess at what this word is ahead of time. So it's going to be shin-y. Shinny. Don't ask me what it's going to be, dude. Wait, arcade. Oh, Blocks. I love that game. I can buy a salt. Why is a salt shaker $5 and the gem is $3? What do you mean freaking locked? Locked as in how? Grandpa. Ooh, a windy key of some sort. Wind up key. I literally called that. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. Why would you need to remind him of that? Can you imagine if you had dinner with a friend and then like later that week you texted them and were like, I had great fun at the Red Robin. If I can remind you, we both had the bacon burger and then we had fries. We discussed sports among other things. That's so weird. There will always be at least one box which displays only one true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other two are empty. This box is black. That is an objectively true statement. The gems are in a true box. That's incredibly helpful, thank you. This box is blue. So these two are true boxes, which means this is the one that's only false, which means that the gems are not in a true box, they're in a false box. And this is the only false box, so the gems are in here. Oh man, it is tough having such a giga brain. It actually weighs me down when I go outside. What do you mean it's blocked off? Why is it? Oh, because there's no door on this one? Maybe, like, actually design your house correctly. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Why? West Wing is poorly designed. Grandpa locks doors in his own house. Probably why he died, because the medics couldn't reach him. They got locked out. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps with a freaking step emoji in the middle would be more than enough. How do you know? Is this a universal rule? How do you know how many steps this person has to take before they're going to get exhausted? Is this just like a normal thing in this world where each person is allowed 50 steps per day before they faint? While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Is this also a normal thing? When people enter their house, do they have to draft every room? This is such a strange universe. Like, you're an employee and you have to come in and draft rooms until you find the place you're supposed to be working. This is a commentary on how man invades nature. The birds are so natural and free, while the airplane is mechanical and ugly. Wait, this actually looks puzzling. Who is that? Is that the patron saint of, like, horse betting? Oh wait, these actually have... Wait, hold on. Me smells a puzzle. 1, farming Inger. By the way, I took Japanese in college. I know what katakana is. I'm allowed to say that. 2, cooking my Inger. I could lock myself out with this, but I kind of feel like this seems important. There's the anime queen again. My queen. This looks like I shouldn't be messing with it. The garage is now on. I've declared it. Keycard entry system. Off. Alright, cool. Power fixed. All in a day's work. Whoa, hold on. Cutscene? Oh, wow. Wait. I'm an anime boy. Holy moly. Wait, that hat. It's the One Piece. Me. Why is he pointing to himself? Let's see. What do we got? Room. 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 Oh, look. You can see me moving around. Wait, I'm literally doing the same thing to make hair. I'm pointing at myself and be like, look, it's me. I literally just made fun of him for doing that, and then I did the same exact thing 30 seconds later. I'm such a moron. Log into network. Terminal password. Let's try our word. Benny. Wait, that spells shiny. I'm so stupid. Why did they put me... Grandpa had way too much faith. He was like, you're the one who can solve these puzzles, I know. I literally don't even know how shiny is spelled. Shingles. What is this? What are these textures? You just drew this on. HSS. That's important. Write that down. Write that down. HSS. In the bathroom. The Christmas party. I remember. Dad wasn't there, so he dressed up a mannequin and pretended like he was Dad. I would do his voice. But I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad I didn't leave and never come back. What a happy Christmas that was. Glazed salmon plus 20 stepperoonies. Plus 10 if you have an aquarium in your house. They get the glazed salmon from their own aquarium. That's kind of messed up, actually. Tea. Is it perhaps Earl Grey? Oh, goody. Oh, goody gumdrops. I'm so glad that it's locked. That is a fun time for the whole family, huh? So we're screwed. Because this is also locked. So that's, and there, we already checked in the security. There's no more keys. I can't buy a key. I'm glad I solved so many puzzles today. Let's call it a day then, I guess. Well, I kind of got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We almost got halfway. So from the way this works, what I understand is that you're supposed to get information from rooms, and then those will help you with puzzles in other rooms. So you're learning more the more that you go through the house, basically. You know, I was actually expecting more puzzles, but it seems like a lot of the puzzling just comes from, like, what rooms you put down. Wait, they changed the width without things. Well, why are you even going to draw things and put sticky notes if they aren't even relevant? So we're still looking for the laboratory and security. Didn't I get security? Right, there was the terminal. But I still don't know this like shadabadooey word, or I don't know what this word is going to be. Anything in the garbage? You may draw a new floor plan while drafting in this room. Oh? What does that mean? Oh, a real painting. That looks pretty ugly. I don't like it. Oh my word, there's so many paintings. Any of these important? Walking man, horse, lady, walking man. No, it's all just this guy. Okay. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans. I am aware of that. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's not possible. All 3 boxes contain gems. Okay, you guys are all just freaking lying out through your teeth. So this is a liar, and this is a liar, which means that this is telling the truth. Nice. Nice. Oh my word. Just lock every door in the house, why don't ya? Banjo? No, metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. I don't think that's how a metal detector works, to be perfectly honest. Wow, we're actually kind of close. Spread plus 3 keys. The metal detector's going off. Yeah, I know where the keys are, man. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. And some guy's been taking the car and drinking bleach, probably. That's a narrative connection there. That's why this is in such big letters. It wants to draw your eye. So you're like reading the note, look up, bleach. He went to go get the bleach to poison someone. That's a conspiracy. Or he's drinking it. Okay? Open the garage door. Okay. aquarium. We can get the finest seafood in all the land. We don't have any gem. That is the most unfortunate thing that I've heard all day. I was so close yet so far. The game is so quiet. It's such a quiet game. Dark room. The dark room is dark. Well, I mean, we have to do this one, so that makes that easy. Of course it's the freaking breaker. Why wouldn't it be? Dark room. Out of here. Wait. What? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay. Wait. Enhance. What does that say? It says, like, plur plus dir. He just does not look right at all. What is this? Broken lever. HS has request. HS. Wait. HSS? Coincidence? That bath towel has revealed a lot of information to us, methinks. Camera. Camera. Who's taking these photos and then, like, taking a further out photo? Also, I have no idea what that says. That's literally just gibberish. And this is that one, like, canceled YouTuber. What's his name? Sneeko? This is Sneeko. We can technically go back to the garage. That walk to the garage felt like it took 80 years off my life. Activate the garage. What the? This wasn't on the floor plan. I'm going out. I'm getting out off bounds now. This is kind of scary, actually. Let me out! Help! You can see all the rooms I drafted. That's kind of cool. What happens if you fall in? I'm not going to test. I'm too far. I can't test. I need the intrusive thoughts. Cannot win. A nice river noise, though. River noise aren't quite as good as rain on wood or footsteps in a large open plain, but they're like A tier. Huh? Make an offering, receive a blessing. I will pay you $4. You receive the blessing of the High Roller. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Oh. Someone's been living here. You got any food? I need steps. Oh, this is literally where I sleep. And I have a pirate doll for some reason. A number code. Ooh. Yummy. +20. Oh, snapperoonies. That's the meal of a lifetime right there. I literally just got like almost 50% of a day energized within my body, completely within that steak. Can you imagine if you eat a meal and like 12 hours of your day are returned to you in terms of power? Oh, new puzzle just dropped. Right. That guy talked about darts and special rules, and I didn't pay attention. Well, clearly, the puzzle is related to numbers. Oh. Is this literally just a number code? What is going on? I have no idea what's happening. 3, 9, 16. Plus, minus, yeah, okay. Yeah, right, math games. Right, I forgot that the owner of the house is the inventor of cool math games. Are we doing something with the billiards? Is that what's going on here? What number is that? There's the 8 ball, the 5 ball, the 3 ball. What if I just brute force this? Wait, is it the number of points? So it's like 3, but then this wouldn't be 9. Well, no, I guess if you get 3 2 times. And then this would be like 12. And I can't remember how many is it 5? It would be like 17? No? I can't remember how many of these are worth. Wait, you can go over, right? So would it be like 2? I can figure it out if I just do one more click, because then I'll know how much that's worth. Assuming that's actually what I'm supposed to be doing. 8. 3, 9, 8. So that would be... Well, the 3 would bring it to 12. And then the other one would have to... So those are worth 10 then. Right? No, that wouldn't make sense. That would be 2. It'd have to be like... Well, maybe that doesn't make sense then, because that would have to be a huge number. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. So it's 9, and then this... From 9, this becomes 8. So maybe this is... Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. It's not going over. This is minus points. Which would mean this is minus 4. I don't know what darts are, man. What are darts? I don't know what they are. Are they useful? I don't remember them being useful. I've never played darts before. I mean, I have played darts, but I don't remember the rules. Maybe I'm thinking of this wrong. I mean, I assume the points add up over time, right? Like, this is 3, this is plus 3, which makes 9. But then this getting to 8, I have no tangible clue. Well, when worse comes to worse, you just Bruce Force it, right? Is it really stupidity if I get the right answer? That's the real question. Like, you could put the smartest person in the room, in the universe even, and they could solve this within 0.5 milliseconds. Or you put me in a room with it for like 80 years and I eventually brute force the answer. But we came to the same conclusion, didn't we? The end result is the same. Think about that. 6. Okay. So it goes 3, 9, 8, 6. Which I'm going to assume means that the other one is minus 6. No, that doesn't make any sense either. And now I have no idea what to think, because this is on the white one and this is like on the outer area. I don't have any idea what any of this would mean. But I'm going to assume that these are both positives. By the way, I'm fully aware that this takes the spirit of the puzzle, that I'm just literally not solving it in any way. But I don't care. I'll solve it how I want to solve it. I may not have been blessed with intelligence, but gosh darn was I blessed with tenacity. And it's gotta even out somehow. Oh, 20. But I thought 20 was what you were trying to get. Didn't they just win? Where is there more? Well, there's no number higher than 20, so this has to be a negative. So what did we do? We did 3, 9, 8, 6, 20. So that was worth 14. So these two should still be worth 14 then, unless this is on a different square now. I mean, I don't know, dude. Let's be honest. I'm just going to look at it, pretend like I know what I'm talking about, and then I'm going to brute force it. No! It was double 20s. They tried to fool me, but it was double 20s. We're not going to talk about how long that took. It didn't take very long, I promise. You would think it took a long time, but through the power of editing, it didn't take any time. Utility room fuse box. Oh, this is the fuse box thing. Can I take all the mail? Why do you have a mail room in your house? Are you like sending packages from one end of the house to the other? Mansions are so weird. Oh. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try and post this letter before we depart tomorrow. What? Just go talk to him. He's in the garage. Can you imagine living in the same house and the only way you communicate is by sending letters to each other? If your house is so big that you don't want to go find someone who's living in the house, then that is too big of a house. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Why are you writing this in letter form? You just went to go... You're talking to him with the pillowcase. Just say all this out loud. Hand him the letter. Thanks, Dad. I'm so glad that your parenting strategy is to not speak to your son and instead send them letters in their own house. Father of the Year, everybody. I don't know. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid. And today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission. So this was him. So this was the younger brother. No, this was the older brother, and then the younger brother saw it. This is Herbie. And then the younger brother saw it and said Herbie is mean and stupid. And I had more fun than he's had in his entire life, which is actually just like obliterated his older brother. That he's starting early with that one. Today's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday. We will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. This is surprisingly accurate for a kid's journal. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book and he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Dude, the younger brother is vicious. Today is a good day because my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. That's cute. I like that a lot. See, when things are fun to read, I read them, okay? It's just because like 90%, I would say 98% of things, dribble. I love him. Sorry, I got distracted. What was I saying? I would say that 98% of things that you read in video games is just, like, they're just boring. I'm sorry. It just is. It's not worth my time. If I wanted to read something of quality, I would read a book. I'm not there to read. Books are just better versions of the things you read in video games. I'm there to play a video game. Safe code 9083. I don't know where a safe is. E. The note is red, the letter is not. Is this a freaking riddle, dude? Am I being riddled right now? Oh, I get tired in here because I'm doing 6 shots. Please give me a forward. Please. Do we check the other way first? No, we just go for it. Oh! Wait a hot diggity darn minute here. Okay, let's not freak out. Let's check this room first. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Holy moly. In the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people. We're getting in murder territory? I was just in this for the money. So, this lady got arrested because they thought that she was a bombing person. This is so much. No traces discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues, so she disappeared. Wait, hold on. Were all the jewels I'm picking up around the house, were they stolen goods from the Royal Museum? Have I been committing treason this whole time? So author lady is famous. Author lady has political views. Author lady is blamed for bombing, but then isn't blamed, but then leaves and disappears, and then jewels get stolen, and I pick up jewels. I'm a traitor. Huh? What do you mean? I got here. From its being the room before all signs, the path point to the antechamber, this mysterious sealed room resting in the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite the initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. What? Use the sledgehammer. Oh my, I have to like solve puzzles to get in there? I just wanted to get here. I think this is likely the end of my existence here. Aquarium, only fitting that I end devoured by sea creatures. Man, I thought I was so cool. Locked. Locked, which means that I am to die as soon as I enter the gym. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. Alright, well, I made it to the antechamber. Look at my awesome house. The freaking archives next to the gym so that I can look at all of the mystery solving before I do some reps, then eat a fish out of the aquarium when I get tired. That's a freaking house right there. Anyway, that's it for me. But that's a fun game. Just know that off screen I'll solve this within 3 minutes. I was slowing down for your pace, but I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.